4 years is a short amount of time, and as students, our future is naturally unpredictable. But what is the current state of affairs for the Albion College senior? How will our education here prepare us for the real world? The following interviews portray the uncertainty in the Albion alum's future.
I think anyone entering this job market would feel unsettled. That's probably the best word. I'm not worried. I have a few contacts on the Hill through the Ford Institute, and being able to spend a semester on the Hill and have friends in the Ford Institute who are also connected through the Hill. And so I'm not as worried. I'll go to the placement office, I'll find a job. It may not be the best job, but that is my plan.
Well, I'll be taking a year off, probably working in a lab or something for the next year. Then I'll be applying to graduate schools. The issue is right now is there's not a whole hell of a lot out there, and having a fully loaded second semester has left me with very little time to actually research careers. Originally I was planning on going into a doctorate of physical therapy, but after being misled by some of the academic advisors here about when my actual applications for that sort of thing was due, which I was told was January, so I should start applying at the beginning of November. After being misled about that, I basically got screwed because all the applications, the majority of them, were due October 1st. I found out in late October that was true.
I'm going to grad school in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
It's a professional psychology school. It's called Argosy University, and I'm enrolled in their doctoral program to get my PsyD in 5 years. I wasn't expecting to get into PsyD school, in all honesty, so I think that, I don't know if it's because of the classes I took or just my GPA and my experience. I think that my experience at Albion College has been better than the classes that I've taken. I've done like volunteering in the community with children that have emotional and social impairments. So I think that got me farther than this classwork did. So I would say that the classwork probably didn't prepare me as much as I needed to with the experiences.
I have applied to several, I think it was a total of 15 graduate schools, and was accepted to several of them, and I have accepted my offer to University of Michigan Flint in their doctorate of physical therapy program.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
We're doing our senior survey today. As a matter of fact, every year we survey where our seniors are going when they're done here. And I'm pleased this year that students are going where they want. There's less concern this year than there was last year. We had some students who decided they weren't going to go the graduate school route maybe right away, and were panicking about what jobs they were going to get. They actually, two of them moved to Washington, D.C. without jobs, and were employed within 2 weeks there. So I think that's an example for this year's students that, be concerned, but use the people out there that you know. Don't be afraid to work the system. So.
With the current unemployment rate at 10.4% and the Wall Street Journal predicting only an 11% increase in hiring, finding jobs nationwide will be difficult, even for the experienced. Yet the Albion education may still provide one advantage to its alumni.
We do a number of things, from starting when students come in to help them figure out where they're going to go, and right by the sophomore year start talking about internships, start to connect them with some of the alums and other people that we deal with to start building their networks, so that when the time comes for an internship or when it's time for graduate school, career development, whatever, they've got people who they can go to, or they can come to us and say, I'm thinking about this area, what should I do? Great, let's put you in touch with so-and-so and see what they can tell you about it and give you some ideas for it.
Thankfully, this luxury is available to all students.
Yes, we have recent and sometimes alums out 10 or 15 years contact our office, and we assist them with resume reviews, general career advising, and sometimes just getting them in contact with other Albion alumni in their network.
Trying to get a job.
Yes, definitely. It's a very difficult economic time, particularly in Michigan, but nationwide. We definitely encourage students to come into our office, even if they haven't been in yet. There are a variety of options after graduation, including a postgraduate paid internship, an entry-level job, or graduate school. And I understand that graduate school deadlines have passed, but we're happy to still assist students all throughout their senior year up until graduation and beyond. All of our services are still open to all alums.
Very nice.
I don't want people to think, oh, it's too late for me. You're still very young. It is a turbulent economy, but it will rebound. So come here, see us, so that we can show you how to market your skills and what you should be doing while it is in this kind of state, and what you can do to really build on your skills that you naturally have from graduating from Albion.
And lastly, some advice.
Being an Albion student, I think you have to be careful not to get overly involved. I think that we feel obligated to join every honors fraternity or every honors program or write a thesis or do absolutely everything to get into a better position. And I think sometimes you do overkill and you don't do as well in the classes that you're on your transcript, which then defeats the purpose of you pursuing higher education because you're just overswamped with things. So
yeah. The number one thing is get good experience that tells you, number one, what it is you're really going to do in the career you think that you're interested in. Because a lot of times you get out there and you find that it's not exactly what you want, and internships are critical. Don't do an internship just to go international because you want to go spend time in Europe or Australia or someplace.